As I reach the neighborhood, I feel a buzz in my bucket. I'm like a woman DLC.
I got a Glock in my pocket.
I pull up my phone and see a text. Call me once you get home. Huh, might as well call her now since I'm almost there. Tap my name in the contact, turn my phone to my ears, another hand digs into my pocket for my keys. Hey, cock and balls. Got your text, great, so you're home, I want to hear everything about your first day. Sure, I'm just shit, I dropped my keys, second pull them from my pocket. Cock and balls. Give me a break, I have my hands full here, it's not easy trying to open the door. There's no reason to let your tongue slip. Jeez. So, how was your first day? Met a woman. So 10 out of 10. It was nice. School itself was really good pace, but the people are straight up and aren't straight up jerks for once. That's great. Drop my bag onto the table and quickly move to the sink to wash my hands. And I know I might sound like a kid after saying this, but I made a friend too. I believe that's what Sarah is to me. Said that without actually considering her, though. Considering her though, but I guess it is. I see it that way. If we're gonna make it a routine to walk to school together. Oh, that fast. She's actually a neighbor. I met her yesterday and found out she goes to the same school. So it's more of a it just works out kind of deal. It's really nice too. Bubbly type. Oh, so it's a she. You fucked up. Don't even go there. As I painfully dissolve the sound of my mother laughing in my ear, I hold up the phone between my ear and my shoulder to properly wash up. Yep. So, that bitch still around. Well, I saw the nameplate still outside her house when I walked by, so I guess she is. But it's still been years. For all I know, her kids could be owning the place. Hey now, I don't underestimate the willpower of a woman. Just because she's grown older doesn't mean she's let up. You should go visit her, and maybe look around the neighborhood. See if you can find any more old family friends. I'll keep that in mind. Gotta go now. Bye-bye. Just make sure to check the stove, if ever you're gonna cook. And it was always a bit leaky. We never did get around to fix. I could hear a distant yelling on my mom's end of the call. Damn it. Well, yeah, you got the rest. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Right, bye-bye. Okay. What the hell was that? Someone yelling at her, probably. I really hope they're not pushing her with more than she could take back there. Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
That's one of the reasons I was hesitant about coming back here alone. Leaving her behind. No. She's strong, I know that. I'm probably just worrying about being pushed away from her. Or being away from her like I'm her parent. Even though I should be growing out of it already, I can't help but worry ever since Dad, yeah, just drop
Father issues, of course it's father issues.
Fatherless. The rest of my day was fairly boring. I went around the house, checking every room, appliances, making sure they worked, followed by going around the city once again to buy a few things. And now I'm sitting in the living room, watching TV, eating dinner at the worst possible time. It's already 11 p.m. But I don't feel tired at all. I guess I could go for a late night jog. I need the extra movement, and it'll be enough to tire or bore me out. I'm not exactly out of shape. I used to have a solid workout routine with PE and some extra sessions. But a few weeks of not being able to do so has formed a growing laziness in me. Head to the kitchen, slip on my jacket off one of the chairs, and head for the door. It's not so chilly out this time compared to yesterday, but I could have used some cold air right now. Somehow my house is magically always stuffy even with the fans on and not windows open. Well. I began with a slow walk down the empty road and take in the strangely calming silence. As a kid, I had grown used to this scene whenever I went out with my parents, but never in a way that I'm not receiving it now. I can just walk out of the house whenever I want. Neat. After walking a short distance, I pull out my phone along with the earphones and finally begin my jog. Stretch res. After a few laps around the neighborhood, I decided to take this opportunity to visit a place that did come to mind when I came back. You could tell it's stretched res because it has a white bar on the left side.
Yep. Put that, bro, the left button.
There's 1280, 800 versions of the images. Use those. Just make it less tall.
I love the single white line on
look at the
very
far
left. It's very cool. It adds to the atmosphere as well.
Yeah, when you got the BG, I'm pretty sure you got like the 800 by 600 version, and then just stretched it up or just use that one as is.
Yeah.
There's a different version, the 1280 by 800. I would get that one and then just shorten it to 720 height so it fits the actual size of the resolution. The old park I used to go to so frequently despite everything that kept happening to me here. At first, I always kept coming back because I thought things would do change. Which they didn't, of course. My monitor must have been 720 by 720. Ah, that's crazy. But after some time, split those two words, I started coming back for another reason. Hell, damn it, no more flashbangs. I'm getting scammed. No more flashbangs. That's crazy.
For some reason, Spirit really wants to get banged. I don't know what's up with that.
Finally, I've been waiting for you for a long time. Could have gone and played through. Gone and played though. Dad was dropping me off today. He wasn't too happy. Why's that? I don't know. He doesn't talk with anyone when he's mad, but doesn't matter. Come on, we have to get through the swings before anyone else. What's in the bag? Find out when we get there. Now move your butt. Why am I? What? Come on.
What's in the bag?
Can't believe we played tic-tac-toe all day back then. On the swing set too. Wonder if they ever got rid of that one nail sticking out on one of the seats.
Reminds me
Yo.
of the What's in the Box in the movie 7. And just finds his wife's
What's in
head
the
in there.
box?
Fucking finds his wife's head in there.
For all I know, everything could be different now, or everything could be gone. Although it wouldn't be a kids' park anymore without the rides, so I don't think the latter has happened yet. I head inside, still keeping the music in my ears at full blast, knowing I probably would not be allowed in at these hours. As if my wishes were heard, I walk inside to find a few small scenes all too familiar. Oh, thirsty slides, a few swings here and there, and even a small sandbox, which was the only thing you knew in here. I walked down the wide path along that divided the play area from the rest of the park, my attention still towards left, where I usually meet up with her. A smell of rain was actually just the wetness all around me, left behind by the caretaker, probably going ham with the watering the place again. I really hope it's still the same man from back then. It took me a few steps, but to suddenly think of something which caused me to stop in my tracks. I look back at the swings. I can't. Can I? Yeah, it's right there. Just swing, brother. It's your destiny. After a good few minutes of looking around and contemplating my choices, I sneak over past to the swing set. Once near it, I stand and stare at it for a good while before giving it a light kick to check its sturdiness. For old time's sake. Muster up the courage to sit down on the swing. Okay, I had the guts to come this far, but I'm actually going to... The sound of chain squeaking against the metal will prove my humiliating defeat against my own motives. The wind brushes through my hair as I swing. I find myself staring at my outstretched legs as I move. Brother is contemplating swinging on a swing. Just let it happen.
While swinging.
Exactly. Like it's not that deep.
Look,
Just do it.
You can swing,
You wanna swing,
right?
just swing.
Or
You wanna
can
swing,
not
just don't swing.
Like it's a hard decision, man. You don't understand swinging, right? It takes action. It takes movement to swing. Non-swinging, you can just sit and relax. But swinging, it's cool. But it takes action. But non-swinging, you just sit and relax. You know, it's hard. It's hard.
Close your eyes, remove the context, take everything Legend just said. It sounds like Spider-Man's like trying to convince you to swing with him, you know? Let me take you. I'm swinging throughout the city, bro.
That'd be cool if Heartstruck MC was actually Spider-Man.
Dude, that'd be such a twist.
The wind brushes through my hair as I swing. I find myself staring back at my outstretched legs as I move. It's really nostalgic. No capital I? Damn. The more I get into it, the more my childhood memories flood in. But they're all as clear as day. Really haven't moved on, have I?
Moving on is
now he's
Yeah,
established a new
flashback,
bond.
I was about to say. Why did you just
Why
say
didn't you just
do
let him
that?
do that? He kicked for no reason, and you just stood there doing nothing. You even stole my book. Coward. I'm sorry. I'll ask Mom if I can buy you another one. What? I don't care about that. Why didn't you fight back? Fucking coward.
Yeah, we're
You
just
just
a
can't.
coward at the age of 4. Crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Throw hands.
Throw hands,
Hey,
bro.
man, what are your balls gonna drop, bro? Get over
Bro, not
yourself.
enough. Not enough
Bro.
action. We need a fucking. We need
Bring
a
a
fight
knife.
scene.
Bring a knife, bro. Bring a gun.
Bro, turn this into an action mod. Have him start squaring up with everyone he sees.
The
So
big twist
true.
of Heartstruck is that he gets like powers to strike hearts, and you just don't know.
That would be
man,
amazing.
Yeah, he
He's
just
gonna feel
not
hard,
like
he's gonna become
love
the Phantom
struck,
Thief.
just fucking strikes his heart, not struck. Fucking strikes
Bro,
it.
He gets
Bro
a
has
death
such a
note, and
high.
he just gives heart attacks.
No, bro. He
Yeah.
has he has such a high charisma stat that just looking at his enemies kills them.
Gives him a heart attack. Fucking Light Yagami.
Exactly. Ugh, just forget it. Come on, have some water. Clean your face. Alright.
Oh my god, question mark,
Oh,
question mark.
Katona jump
Oh,
scare.
no.
Fuck.
Ew, Koto,
Ew.
I hate her.
I fall backwards off the seat and back first onto the ground.
A woman!
No!
Women? Oh no! Oh, Legend's gone. Katana, who I somehow didn't see coming, burst
Women
into
are my
laughter
kryptonite,
upon
bro.
my landing, which only worsened the growing of my heat in my cheeks. I really hope this isn't turning into a running gag between us. Sean offers me a hand as I reluctantly take it.
Women are my
Once I dust
kryptonite.
myself off, yeah, behind awkwardly chuckled before meeting her gaze. Yeah, sorry about that. It's totally fine. Saw you from afar, you just look like you need a minute. So that now that we're kind of past that, I have to ask, are you alright? Am I not allowed to swing on the swing set? I
Yeah, I
am
know,
a
right?
child, okay?
Like, bro, what is it that, like, are you alright, bro? I was just swinging in a swing. What the fuck gave it away? Then I'm having flashbacks.
Like, bro,
Bro,
I'm
having a
vibing
flash-
over here.
Like, is bro having a mental breakdown on the
This is a
swing?
free country. I can have a flashback whenever the fuck I want. Goddamn. No, but it's
Bro, I'm
also
having my
like, do you ever just
non-flashback.
wonder? Do you ever just see these Konoha scenes and say to yourself, this could have been Monica, but instead it's fucking Konoha.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
that's why I don't really like when she's used as just, oh, I'm the class representative. I'm, just high
Yeah.
position. Like, I don't care. Make her a different character. But, I mean, I guess Heartstruck, it's already got that, so.
The only mod in which Kotonoa was good in was LLC, because she had played like 2 seconds in it and then never again. She was given like 3 seconds in there and then never again.
Yeah, I have her in mind, but she's basically an entirely different character.
Okay, that's
Mostly
good.
because that's what I need her to be. If it's something personal, I'm not gonna ask much. No, it's just fine. It's fine. I'm just. It's alright. Strangely, she stepped aside and sat down on the swing next to me. So, come here often? No. I mean, yeah.
It's like reminds me of Doraemon.
Alright, let me try that. I used to come here often as a kid, but now I came here mostly to relive the past since it's been so long. Oh, you hadn't even walked by this place any other day? Huh? Oh, no, I just moved back in town. Oh yeah, that makes more sense. So I guess this makes the visit a lot more special. Everything I'd been dealing with for a long time, only coming back recently. Or yesterday. This place was the heart of my childhood. Heart again? We're struck? A few different ways, one would assume.
You even give us Strunk or Heart, but never together, bro.
Exactly. But I guess I but I guess I more so miss the person I spent it all here. Childhood friend. Oh yeah. She was my only friend. I felt terrible because I just kind of left her in the dark and moved away. And now you're trying to find her hopes in the hopes of making up. I guess. You guess. I mean, yeah, I want to find her and talk to her, but I'm kind of scared too. Because she'd probably be more mad than happy. Her heart would be struck, you could say. I'm just worried.
Do you think it's called Heartstruck because you love Natsuki and she always gets struck by her dad?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's wild, bro.
That is wild.
I'm just worried that once I face her, she might not even be able to see me as she did back then. Maybe she already moved on, or I might just end it once we meet. I can't afford to lose someone like her, but with a period? Damn, that's crazy. I'm not exactly going to make any progress by staying away, so I'm kind of just stuck. Stuck, not struck. Fuck you. As I continue, I can still see a glimpse of the days we met. Oh, she landed me a crayon out of nowhere and asked if I wanted to draw stuff with her. Then I'd eat it and say, I want to be a Marine when I grow up. That's a lot, even for a nigga. Well, all I can really tell you is that we can't really predict fate. She might be upset or she might be happy to see you. Both outcomes are huge possibilities, but you'll never know until you just do it. Commas. That's all I could say, commas. If you come all this way for her sake, then you should go through with it. Sure, it may not enter your favor, but it all comes down to you. If you feel like waiting out, you can. But if you do it the second you get the chance, then it's good that you at least tried. I don't know, that's just how I view things. It might be a different situation for you, but that's just my advice. No, I appreciate the advice. It does give me a bit of a head start on what I have to do now. Otherwise, I would just aimlessly walk around, not knowing what I've actually been looking for. Anyway, what about you? Huh? I'm not one to talk, but it's past midnight. What made you come to a local park so late? Oh, it's quite silly. My little brother left his toy car in the sandbox. When I got home from school, my mom told me he'd been crying ever since they got home. It took us so long to make him stop, and then actually tell us what was wrong. By the time we finally understood the situation, it was already dark out. I see. That's kids for you. Yep. Annoying little shits. She only swings back,
Did he
hops off
actually
the
say
swing when
that?
it comes to... No, I did.
Oh, okay. I thought Heartstopper
Thanks for
MC just got interesting.
Thanks for reminding me of why I'm actually here. And you're right. It really is getting late. I'll just go find the car, so don't let me keep you waiting here. If you need a hand, I can help you out. Be quicker, and I certainly can't leave a nice girl as yourself out here at night like that. Ah ha ha ha, there's the Riz. That's
Finally.
the Riz.
Bro transferred
What?
some of his skills from the house to the actual people.
Right? He's leveling up.
He's leveling up. He's like Mass Effect
Ah.
2. Like a Mass Effect.
Well, aren't
Leveling
you a
up
gentleman?
system.
Well, I guess I could use some assistance. There she simply walks past me with a
That's
bright smile while I
crazy.
remain immobilized on the spot. This was something that's been on my mind for years. I never moved on. But I changed. I changed because of the motivation one person gave me.
Another flashback? This is like, what, third flashback in like 10 minutes?
Yeah, these all used to be like flash bangs, bro. It would go to white and then to the scene. So,
Yeah, maybe tone down on the saturation a little bit.
nah. It was way worse before.
Really?
At least for the demo, yeah. Look, I know you don't like fighting, but you have to keep yourself safe somehow. I'm not always gonna be there to help you when those jerks pick on you. Yeah, just get a Glock.
Yeah,
That's
just
a
gotta
nice
go.
deterrent.
Yeah, I know they're banned in Japan, but you still get one anyway.
Yeah, just become a police
I mean,
officer, you'll get a gun.
yeah, I mean, like, they managed to. Oh, I'm not gonna make that joke. That's disrespectful.
Did Spirit just rediscover police corruption? That's crazy.
So
won't.
true.
Well, no, I didn't mean like that. I meant like I can't be here all the time. So if you get stronger and stop those guys from running me, will you stop being so cranky? Huh? Bro, I had to contemplate adding an epilepsy warning before I forgot how to use dissolved or for flashbacks. Yeah, I feel you. I have a different method for doing flashbacks, but yeah, this works too. I'm not being cranky. Ow, 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 ow. Stop throwing pencils, you're gonna break them. What about when you're getting older? Tell me about it. What if you grow up and you won't be here? Mom said I'll stop coming here when I get older, and this was the only place we actually get to play together. Then we still find a way. My papa doesn't really allow me to have someone come over. Neither does mine. But we'll try our best to stick together. It's the point of being friends. Not friends, friends. So... Ahaha. We'll always be together. In the end, I was the one who ended up not being there. I was the one who broke that promise and her trust. You coming, You coming, cock and balls? Night's not getting any younger. Ahaha. When and where, honestly.
Bro, do you think
Yeah,
it's weird
come.
that she saw like this guy in the middle of the night and was like,
Yeah,
let's
yeah,
talk to
yeah.
this guy.
And let's talk to
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy, just swinging on a swing, enjoying himself on a nice evening, and for some reason ask him if he's like having a mental breakdown or something. You know, if he's like doing
Yeah.
alright.
Can a man just vibe without getting judged? For real?
Exactly. Like, if I want to swing on the swing at 12 a.m., let me do it.
Although that
There's
depends on
nothing
which
weird.
type of
I
swing you're
want to
talking.
wear a dark hoodie, put my hands in my pockets, and get
I
all
got a Glock in
shifty
my
at
pocket.
night and walk
Yeah,
along the sidewalk. I just
yeah,
want
I'm
you to
all
deal with
listening
it.
to My Chemical Romance, bro.
I just want you to deal with it, cope. I want to use my male privilege, bro.
Oh God.
Yeah, come in. Promise I'll make things right. Natsuki. What an experience. Alright, next day.
Right.
I'm gonna save
Right,
here
okay,
real
there we
quick.
go.
Okay. I will be right back for a second. Hold on. Alright, I will continue now. The days after have been really slow and uneventful, except for the day after I went to the park. Even though I expected it to happen, I overslept savory that morning. He actually came to my house to wake me up by abusing the doorbell, an impressive technique that actually worked. However, the school day was complete hell for me. I tried to get some shut-eye during classes, which backfired, and almost got me kicked out of my classes. Kotonoha, however, understood my case and let me off the hook a few times when we crossed eyes. After that, Sarah and I exchanged numbers as she had the idea of using it to wake each other up. Which doesn't sound all that bad, but it might be a bit over the top. Right now, on this boring Tuesday morning, I stare at the clock with my most asleep out of the window, waiting for it to be break already. I swear I'm usually not this involved in school, but it's just not my day today. After a few more minutes, the bell shows me mercy, and I soon exit my class. I say exit, but I practically wobble my way out since my legs
Oh
decide
my
to stay
god,
asleep longer than me.
exit music for real.
That's wild. Now that I'm actually out here, I need to figure out what I'm gonna do besides walking around eating lunch. My lack of friends and other reasons, I can only turn to Sayori or Katona in that matter. Maybe I can text Sayori since I already have her number. But then again, thinking to myself of what counts as closure or not. Guess I'll just have to let the world decide how I spend my time today. Start by heading down the hall and begin looking around places I'm allowed to be around. I'll head outside once I've had my fill. That's a library. Oh yeah, is this where we meet Monica? And I'm wandering into the library, and the first thing that catches my eye is the wide doorway at the far end, which I was not expecting to see. Another thing I noticed is how packed the place is. Kind of makes me want to back out. But since I'm here, it wouldn't hurt to check out what they have in here. I really do feel like picking up my reading again. Not that I'm in dire need of it, but rather I just feel the need to relive the old days once again. And I got a ping. Hold on. Who be messaging me?
Who there disturbed me?
Okay. Not that I'm in dire need of it, but rather I just need to feel the need to relive the old days once again. With my current state of mind, I really wonder how I even found myself captivated by the lines on pages of a thick book. Look around and find the first few shelves nearest me, picking out titles that seem to catch my eye. Cheap start, but I wouldn't mind picking up something. Also really surprising that a lot of students in here already, and during breaks for that matter. I eventually pick out a book and take a look at the cover. Return home. The story features a young man who experiences great tragedy by the loss of a friend, only to be thrown back in time as it gives a second chance to save them. Discovers that it's not as easy as it seems to save a life, and the more he does so, the more struggles intensify and break him down. What is this, armor body?
So true.
Oh, what the hell. I'm not the one questioning cliche plots, but it's not like I'm trying to pick out stuff to criticize. It might just be a fun read for all I know. Begin reading it and first look at what I'm getting into as I walk over to one of the seats. Ah, Monica jump scare. Oh shit. Women. Oh no. I can't. My riz, it's just too high. As I turn the corner, I nearly crash into a girl who's carrying a sizable amount of books. And since we both startled each other, she lost balance, and the tower of books she had in her hands fell from her grasp. Books, which I immediately went to catch. Dropped in mine in the process, but I managed to catch hers. That counts as a win, right? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I was blinded by your beauty.
What kind of riz is that, bro?
He has the riz, that's him. I'm just
Bro,
glad we
is
didn't
the
fully
riz
crash
there?
to each other. I guess there's that. I'm just gonna set down the books on a nearby table while she reaches down to pick them up. Mine. This girl's long brown hair that partially curtained her face when she knelt down to pick them up. Her moves are swift and her posture must suffer. A lot. Were you taking them somewhere? Actually, I was bringing these back here. I borrowed a lot in the past week, so I was nearly overdue because I lost track when I got them all. Then I felt like saving the hassle for the librarian and put them back myself after checking them in, of course. Oh, is that so? Anyway, sorry to delay like that. I was just checking the library out since I hadn't been here yet, and started wondering. Oh, were you new here? Oh, actually, I've only been here for a few days. Well then, as head of student count. Me. First we have Kotona as class rep, and now we have Monica as head of student council. Oh no.
They could have been the same character.
Yeah, why split them?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, more characters equals better mod, right?
Names
That's a
about
joke, by the
amount of
way.
characters. Okay, glad to be here. Man, cock and ball. Bro's dying, goddamn. Monica, nice to meet you. It's really interesting how all the students who I've met and talked to at this point have been of some high recognition or position. Or,
Yeah,
you know,
it's like they're all
women.
the same character or anything.
Well, no one else really talks to me despite my efforts. Can't really tell if I'm lucky or cursed. You know, you're the main character. That's what you are. I'm assuming you don't need a rundown of the school? Yeah, I'm alright. Someone already gave me a tour of the place last week, although I got to ask. Poke my head in the glass door behind her as she takes a glance at it. Is there a reason that door is more fancy looking than everything else? And why is it secondary entrance? Oh, that. Well, to keep it simple, the school keeps the library open and free to use at any time, even after school hours. It's not only visited by the students of the school. So to avoid the trouble of going through the entire school to get here, they made the back door that leads to the main gate one term. Though I do agree that the decor is a bit over the top. That explains a lot. Honestly, sounds pretty cool. Probably needed to know for future plans. Well, I'm glad to have been
This could have been an
assistance.
email.
This could have been an email. I'm glad to have been of assistance, then. Ahaha.
Yeah, your ass definitely has me in a trance. Don't worry. What?
That's crazy. Alright, hold on. I will be right back. Give me one. Monica then proceeds to take the books off the table I set them on, and slipping each into their respective shelves. Need a hand? Sure, if you don't mind. I guess I can count this as a good use of my time until break's over. I'm standing here helping out the head of the student council with something, which on paper doesn't sound all that fascinating, but being me, I find it almost unbelievable, especially when we're talking about a pretty-looking girl like her. There is. Even though when I didn't know who this girl was, there was this intimidating vibe I got from her. I saw the cover of your book there. Are you interested in the genre? To be really honest, no. But also, I don't know. Back in the day, it really wasn't in my interests, and this kind of fancy, even though I used to read a lot, but I'd like to think my preference has changed over time. Commas. Use them, please. There's no comma here. Oh, so you're a frequent reader. As we finished up, I pull away from wipe my hands before turning over. I used to be, I'm only getting back into the habit after years of just dropping it. Although I'm not sure about the end result, whether it'll stick with me or anymore or not. If I give it a shot and turns out I actually like it, then great. But if I don't like it, I'll still be satisfied knowing I at least gave it a try. Exactly. That's precisely the kind of perspective I want my club members to follow. Oh, you have a club too? Mm-hmm. Even though it's my first time running a club, I still have confidence that I can make it grow into something worth all the effort. Most members are really reluctant on trying new things and present their own likenesses out of shyness, so I want to at least help them break through that fear, but they do show vast for what they love, even if the subject at hand really doesn't seem like that it would grab much attention, and we don't have many members because of it. Commas, 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 commas. Club that doesn't grab much attention, run by someone who seems to be very passionate about it, and they don't have many members. This entire description fits what Siri told me in the bits and pieces about the club she's on. You know, add that to the fact that she has books in her hands and is at the library. She's probably part of the literature club, idiot. It's a hunch, but I ask what this club is. It's about it's about literature. Well, I'll be damned. Huh, cool, very cool. Are you perhaps interested? I would say Siri has been bugging me about it, but it's been a main concern of hers over the weekend and when we talked in school or texted each other. It's not like this would do me any harm. If anything, it'll just be another push for me to make more friends outside of my class. And on the plus side, it would be a really good way for me to get back into reading and the idea of literature itself, so I could at least brag about one thing to Mom. What the hell. It can be fun regardless. I just hope they're willing to accept my opinion. I'm not good if I could introduce it there as a cheap sneak to bring my own school. Of course. Yes, actually. As I said, I'm trying to get back into reading habit since it would be helpful. I could probably make use of my time being there, and it would be also allow me to explore what more there is to literature. So yeah, I'd be happy. If that's alright with you. Of course, that'd be great. Would you like to come to the club today? I can accompany you to the room after school if you'd like. Hello there. That'd be nice, but I wouldn't want to put you through that trouble. I can just tell me the room number and I'll drop by. If you say so. Club room is class 3E on the second floor.
Okay,
I'm gonna see you there then. Great. After that exchange, I excused myself to go out and check out my book from the library. Kinda glad I got my student card early. After that, I head out in the library and make my way back to class since I noticed there's only 3 minutes left until the bell rings. A call again? Alright, give me another sec. Recording again. Man, I never knew math could be this fun ever again. I can't really tell if I actually found all of this easy, or if it was the teacher's positive vibe that helped me pull through it all. After all, the final bell sounded off, I waved goodbye to Katona and head out of the classroom. She's been very interactive with me. I can't tell if it's because of our encounter that night, or if it's her way of familiarizing herself with her new students. But it's nice having someone like that around regardless. No one else seems to approach me in class, so it's not always awkward loneliness with her around. Running Monica's directions in my head, I finally begin making my way down to the stairs. You only have the room number, that's not really directions. For a short while of walking around the classrooms, I finally spot room 3.
Hello there, Jam.
I noticed that the club members get to leave 5 minutes earlier, so I guess those who attend the meeting are already here. There's in for a surprise. You're in for a surprise, buddy. I enter the room and get a quick glance of the area, see a total of 3 people here, which 2 I already know who they are. They click to acknowledge my presence as Suri practically jumps out of her seat and approaches me. How convenient you don't notice Natsuki. Welcome all, you're the new member, so you've been told. Welcome to the Leaders Club. I see you've already met our vice president. Yep, I'm actually kind of surprised she never mentioned me before, considering how much she really wanted me to join for days. I was just trying to keep it secret so I could surprise everyone and see what it's doing. But I really didn't seem convinced enough to actually do it, so I didn't want to bring it up anyway. Base, you already knew about this club. Heard of its high praise a few times already, but only now I decided to check it out. Hey, how come when she asks you, you finally come by? You know, trying to get bitches, you know, come on. And when I asked you, it's always maybes or I don't know. Not what you think, really. Like I said, I made my decision today, and that just happened to be the day you weren't in our match. Which I'm also curious about. The suspicion doesn't fade from Suri's eyes, and I really don't know how else to counter it. But I see my savior from the corner of my eye as the third person who spotted into the room decides to approach the group. Good afternoon.
I'm gonna go, and thank you for the mods. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.
Okay. People joining and leaving instantly, okay. Welcome to the Literature Club. Are you perhaps someone I want to mention about visiting our club? No. Totally not. Even though they already introduced me as such. That's me. Call me strange for noticing how mature this girl looks in the club right off the bat. Her approach was normal considering the fact that I just saw her fidgeting or seating glances at me in the longest time when I walked in. But it's really soothing, in a way, but what caught my eye is how tall she is compared to the others. Almost as tall as me. Is she focused right now? Well, it's a pleasure to meet. I do hope you enjoy your stay. Happy to be here. It's always nice to meet you too. She was focused. She's not that much taller than the group. She really isn't. Damn, everybody's up and out. Fuck. Damn. 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 Alright, we continue. Right, we need to give a proper introduction to our member. This is her. She's exceedingly smart and shares a great passion for literature. But please, I'm really not as great as you say. Of course you are. No one should read books as good as you do. You can memorize it all in one go. Fuck it, we ball, honestly. In fact, you're so immersed in reading that you sometimes don't even notice us when we're talking to you. That's not a good side. That's not a good side. Sayuri. Huh, what an interesting person. Yuri seems to be a shy kind, so I can only assume she was really just mentally preparing herself to come up and speak to me. That being said, her taking a compliment is a bit of a challenge, and especially when you don't phrase it right. Espoca. So, seeing a proud smile on her face, I can tell she's completely oblivious to the fact that she spouted that compliment with the information that I was not meant to hear. I guess I'll just save us the trouble and embarrassment. It's alright, Yuri. I can really understand what it's like to be in her position. Believe me, I've been caught like that on a few activities myself to find out someone had to... Oh, and everyone's gone. Shaking me out of it. But the way I see it, if you're really passionate about something, it's obvious you can find yourself lost in it, or, for better terms, captivated. And for you, it's a good book. Being a good book is really admirable to hear. I don't usually hear something like that often, so I'd say you're great for this club. Thank you. Cock and balls. And no mention. Well, that's Yuri, and you're now Sayori. Monica, the president of the club. May this club be further my goal of sharing wonders of what literature is. And can be to others. Welcome back. As we already discussed before in the library, literature isn't exactly an interesting subject that can grasp much attention. But I believe that can change with a little effort and expression of those who truly see it for what it is. And with all 4 of us sharing our contribution to it, I have faith in that goal. So I'm really glad to have you on board with this little mission. Well damn, lots of speech. Even with how simple and small it was, I could sense a strong aura of determination, which managed to get me all fired up about the idea as well. She is not Irwin, come on. She is not gonna convince me to run into a pack of titans. Considering just a few moments ago, I only started as a little hobby I want to pursue again. Wait, so 4 including me? Well, no, not yet at least. Our final club member is, Monica. Monica's so suddenly interrupted by an Anno voice that emitted from the back of the room. She talked me into terrorism, that's crazy. Seriously, a guy? You said nothing about the new member being a guy. I didn't think that would matter. Well, it does matter. Wait, what the hell? Totally because of the all-girl atmosphere we had going on here. This woman, she is and sounds so familiar. That annoying whine and the way she talks. The annoying sounding bitch. It can only be one person. Oh, come on, it's really not something you should be complaining about. We really get along just fine with each other, but the more time you spend. Pfft, yeah, right. Anyway, this is Natsuki. Wait, how did you know my name? I stalk you at night. Of course I know your name. Not, it's me. She takes a moment to stop and actually look at me for a brief moment. Or I scan me from top to bottom once I step a bit closer to her. I could be completely wrong about this, or it really is her. Natsuki is her name, I caught that much, but... Who? Not, it's me. Cock and balls. Cock and balls? There can only be one motherfucker with that name. No, but you're... It's him, the real cock and balls. Slim cock and balls. Natsuki, without so much as a peep, makes a run for it to the door while I'm left staring at the door. No, it actually is her. I turn to face the others who, for obvious reasons, have a look of shock and confusion painted on their faces. I don't have time to explain this. I need to go after her. I have to. Guys, I'm sorry, but I need to, wait, cock and ball. Bye, bitches. I gotta chase women. That is my favorite pastime. Once I rush into the hallway. Later side host, honestly. Once I rush into the hallway, I snap at both possible directions she could have gone to and barely catch her heel dart around the corner that leads to the stairs. Chase the woman. I continue to yell out to her as I resume my running, but follow her down to the stairs. I didn't expect her to be this fast. I already lost sight of her once I rushed down the stairs, but I can only think about where she's trying to go. Throughout the empty halls, I eventually make it to the lockers, where I spot her right at the end, slipping on her shoes. Oh, hey, wait! She flinches the second she heard my voice and looking back at me with teary eyes. Bolts to the door with just one shoe on as the other flung from her foot and began running. Why is she running that? Bro, it ain't that serious. You don't gotta abandon your shoes. Come on. Just please stop and listen to me. No, you stop. You stay away from me. Halfway through the courtyard, she stopped in front of the path to the fountain and turned to me with a rage beam through her tears. Her words are broken and near missing when she spoke. They stabbed through me way stronger than I could already handle. I know you're mad. Just please listen to me. Mad? Mad? You think I can label all those years I waited for you as me being mad? Lovely. Try heartbroken, betrayed, heartstruck even. Left alone by the only person I ever called a friend, when he promised he would never, For a few seconds she freezes in place, stares at me with a deep gaze. I can almost hear people shaking, but her eyes soon glisten with more tears welling up in place. Waited for you every day. You were just gone without a single trace or goodbye. Every day I sat here on the swing, stared at the gate, waiting for your car to show up. So you step out with a new book, one of mine that I'll let you borrow. Every day I put my lunchbox in your seat in class so no one would take it, thinking I was late. I just waited for you outside during breaks under the tree and sat, hoping you would just show up. Didn't care how anymore, just wanted you to. You might even just be sick, he said. Probably slept in today. You never came. Damn, when the cock and balls doesn't come, that's crazy. I kept lying to myself for months, years. I gave up cock and balls. Gave me up like I'm a drug. All cock but no cock. That's wild, bro. I gave up on you. I was really just speechless. Prepared myself for every emotion, every outburst, and reaction that I could have expected to come my way, and yet I'm standing here completely defeated. Tears dripping from the tip of my chin, and the heart aching as if it's been stepped on. I have so much to say, so much to learn, but I couldn't just say anything while every fiber of my being is screaming that I do. And now you show up And I finally managed to move on. You show up, and I had no choice, bitch. I don't want to talk to you. I'm just kidding. Do you ever think I had control over my life? You know how Dad was. You know I couldn't do anything about him. He made us move because of a stupid-ass job, and I had no other choice but than to deal with it. He never let me come over to your house. We never had phones or any exchange contacts, and no way to tell you about it. None. I was giving you one night to pack out. We were gone the next day. I was just forced to leave you and had to live for that in days, weeks, months, 5 whole years. I knew I had to. I had to come back so I could see you and tell you that I'm... But the tears still rolling down my cheeks, words that I've been holding back with me for felt like an eternity. I could finally tell what I've been wanting to say this whole time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. And you have every right to feel the way you do, but please, please know I never meant this to happen. I never wanted you to leave me like that. Just like you, to me, you were one of my only friends, and I couldn't just let you go. I finally yelled at him for days until he started. I came back to find you because you deserve to know what really happened. I'm here to fix things, to make them right. Still my friend, and you always have been, even if you don't see it that way anymore. I don't know if I can believe that right now. You don't have to. I'll do my best to prove it, and show that I really mean everything. For now, maybe for a little bit, just for a second, let me hug you. Without another word, she runs into my arms. Wasn't even expecting a yes, so I could be the one to do it, and she just burnt through my expectations in one move. I feel my entire body crumbling in this moment, with all the emotions flooding through. Just kept her strength and more as I held Natsuki tightly. She'd fade away if I let go. Stand there for who knows how long, her crying barely audible to me anymore, but I could feel the hiccups and sobs in my chest. So many issues with this. Once perfect hug can disappear? Huh. I see. I mean, I could probably figure out a way to do it. All forehead, no tsundere. Oh my god. I mean, it depends how you do the transition for her to go up. I guess, like, I could do it if you need me to, or if you need help. Because it does kind of, like, jump between her just standing there and then her, like, at the face level. So you could still smoothen that transition a little bit. Eventually, even that comes to a stop. I felt her hands curled up between her chests, as if she was cocooning herself into my hold. I was the one who was actually hugging. She slowly decides to change that by pulling her hands out and locking them around me. I guess she finally calmed down. And she isn't the only one. Took a few breaths, but I came to notice how fast my heart was beating. But for what reason? Couldn't tell. Was it because I was running, like yelling, or the feeling of joy, relief, happiness? I don't know, probably all of them. Completion. I don't think I've had the energy to figure that out right now. All I know is I found the one person I was looking for, and finally got to talk to her. Even if it feels like making amends, this will be a difficult task. I will do my best to make it up to her. It feels so small in my arms. I can tell how I'm supposed to be holding her, but it's as if she's completely sank into me. Bro, cock and balls. Even the completely has come in it. After some time, I feel her grip weaken, which gave me the hint that I should let go. How long have you been back for? Almost a week. Jeez, how did we not run to each other even once? Huh, no idea. I didn't even know you were still in school. Or here at all. Yeah. It's kind of weird how I almost didn't recognize you. Speaking for yourself, I can still barely recognize you. You really have that dumb look in your eyes whenever you're sad or being wimpy. Fuck you! Wimpy! Where the hell did that come from? Well, since we're still on the topic, what the hell happened to you? That's wild. What do you mean? What's up with the pink and eyes? Why are you a weeb? Why are you still as tall as the last time we met? What? Well, what did you expect me to say? I'm literally this tall when you were 11. I'm not short. Yeah, you are. You're just huge. You're literally the same height as Hiroshi now. Weeb! Was 5'1". What? Since when? Yep. Nerd! 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 Holy shit, you're a fucking nerd. You're still a complete geek. Ugh. It's called a good memory, you jerk. Yeah, but we read that manga years ago. There's no way I could remember something like that. Well, you obviously aren't the expert I trained you to be anymore. Phew. Two of us started bursting laughing after a quick moment of silence. Lasted until a 40-second before she calmed down, held in her stomach. I really missed you. That's crazy. We meet her and then we make fun of her height. Kinda based. Missed you too. But for real, how did you even find me? By chance? I don't know, really. Guess I have to Sarah to thank for that. She was the one who introduced me to the idea of joining the club. The club. Oh boy. How the hell are we gonna explain this to the others? Really hope this doesn't get me kicked out on my first day. But we need to come up with something to at least disclose any panic about Natsuki's well-being, considering she ran away crying. Yeah, when a woman starts running immediately after seeing your presence, that's probably a bad sign. After a little while, we head back into the maid building, still talking about the past as we went on, even though we still didn't have a plan on how to face the others. But even if we did have time to think about it, I doubt I'd still come up with something, considering my thoughts are all over the place because of everything that happened. Events of today occurred so fast, in reality the two of us spent half an hour outside, which I assume meant I ate up most of our club time. Once we reached the club room door, I turned and Natsuki offered her to go first. Hey, why me? They're your club members, you know better than I do. There's no way I can take their questions, I'd get eaten alive. There's no window on the door. Standing on the tips of her toes to do so. That's crazy. Needs to stand on her tippy toes to look at the window. Alright, let me do the most of the talking. I was going to enter the club room and receive exactly what we were expecting. Natsuki, cock and balls. What happened? Are you okay? Oh, you're back. You're back. Damn. I may not be the smartest person, but I can tell her eyes are screaming the phrase, "What the hell just happened?" And it's getting louder by the second. Alright, this is gonna sound a bit complicated, but something rather personal. I don't know if either of us want to talk about it, but I can tell you that, sorry Natsuki, but I'm afraid it will need more than that. Inconsistent strokes throughout the mod, honestly. I would not doubt it. What? I just said it's fine. That may come off as a bit rude, and I'm sorry if I offended you, cock and balls, but I simply can't take an "it's fine" from a club member of mine who just bursted into tears and ran away. I would want to at least know a bit of the situation to not assume you're under threat of this boy, and worrying about I'm open and keeping you in harm's way by having him stay. So I'd like for you to give me a bit of background, otherwise I cannot allow him to stay in this club. It's fine, just tell him already. It's not like we can deny the fact that Monica's a point. I'm just really surprised how observant and cautious she is. And I, too, think it's best to get this over now, rather than leave crumbs for them to pick up on the daily. It also just depends on how much we'd like to share. That is rather unexpected. You guys are best friends. Keyword, were. Ow. Well, I can't just say anything in regards to that. We may have our laughs back there, but it's all rush emotions. It's all ways to go to get our trust back. Oh, I assume both of you comes to some sort of reconciliation when you're outside. Huh? I mean, kinda. How do you know about that? Well, when the two of you left the room, I suggested we leave it be for now and return to our own activities. On the return to my book, I looked out the window to see you both hugging. For a very long time. Wait, you saw? She's a stalker. Damn. Aw, you guys did make up. No, we didn't. What if she just saw us out there? Wouldn't that mean the other clubs could have too? I'm gonna shimmies away to the back of the room where I slip in the closet and close the doors behind her. Rain's unfazed, giving at her expense, while Yuri does a good job expressing hers. Though it isn't only her embarrassment to bear. I can feel my cheeks warm up with the thought of being watched by 100 while I had an emotional breakdown a lot in the open. Decided to avoid the topic and quickly turned to the only person I had in mind. Does she always hanging back there? I didn't even notice her in the room when I first walked in. Yes, actually. She usually stays in the closets. That's where she keeps all of her own books. Her hentai. Got it. Such weird emphasis. I don't think I should interrogate her further. It's not like I can, since the person in question has her locked in self-defense. Water break. Anyway, I think it's about time we wrap things up. We only have a few minutes left, and it appears we haven't gotten much done today. Sorry about that. It's alright. For now, all you need to do is fill in a few things on the member list, and you'll officially be a member there. Member, yay, it's gonna be so much fun. I mean, more fun than it's already been in here. Good save. Now, Kakabos, if you could please follow me and fill in your name. The rest of you can start picking up. And I really do you mind telling Natsuki that? Doing as told, I follow Monica to the teacher's desk where she pulled out a page from one of the drawers and placed it on the table. Looking through the list, I see the girls' names and numbers written down, including the date when they joined. Ah ha ha, numbers, you say? Just gonna take a picture of that real quick. Natsuki was the first one to join. Then how come Sarah's the vice president of this place? Is it really qualification that matters? Something wrong. Oh no, I was just wondering about this list. Bro has the stash at his disposal, honestly, bro. Having our names and numbers for the club seems a bit new to me. To tight security or something? No, not in this case, no. It's really for our own benefit. We can easily keep in contact with each other, and I can add you to the club's group chat, where we can share information about future activities and more. Secondly, it's part of the school's rule to make down members so I can actually consider us official club. A fickle club. I got it. Oh, so there's a requirement. Yep, at least 5 members to count as an official club. That amongst the minor ones. So that's what Sarah has at my neck for that long. I'm sorry she's pushing so much about it. Yeah, that's cool. I didn't have any intention of joining either way, so she was just poking in the right places. Proceed to finish adding my information to the members list before handing it to Monica, who then takes a look at it to see if everything's in place. Well then, Cock and Balls, we are officially welcome you as a new member. Glad to be here. Actually took a while to notice this, considering everything that happened up to this point. Oh no. That's crazy, bro. That's wild. That's why he didn't have to mention it, but he did. He did it. And Natsuki. Guess I really hadn't sucked in, but I've been spending the rest of my days at school with them. This isn't even legal anymore. Okay, with that out of the way, I think it's time to head home. For tomorrow's meeting, I have something planned, but I'll share it on the group chat later. So make sure you keep an eye on it and have a safe journey home. Girls are already down the bags while it's busy, so they're quick to head out. I'm gonna grab my own bag. In the corner of mine, I see Natsuki leaving lost, which made me awkwardly wince. Could just head by for the day at least. So once I have retrieved my bag and began looking through it, making sure everything was in place, it only took a few seconds, and once I finished, swung the bag over the shoulder and turned around, seeing a flash of pink in my face. Whoa, hey there. How to start this when it was at midnight for me? Well, I mean, it was midday for me when I started, so... I'm probably gonna cut it in just once the scene's over. I'm probably gonna cut it, have it record probably tomorrow too. So take a little break in between, get this episode out. Whoa, hey there. Hello, did you come back in that fast? So we have a lot to talk about. You think? I'll pass out. I feel you. Let's move this outside. Say, pointing towards Monica, who's standing at the door completely static with a smile on her face while she spun room keys on her finger. Be rude of me to say it's actually creepy. Right. What did I got? Hold on. Okay, I'm not going to respond to that. Right. I was gonna wave Monica goodbye and head outside. Even though I said we should talk outside and end up walking down the hallway in complete silence while I pretend I don't notice her sneaking past me. This continued for good. Well, until we eventually left the building. Stretch res. Always being interrupted. Honestly, bro. My mom doesn't know the art of, you know, telling me everything at once. She'll, like, break it up on what I need to do. She'll be like, can you do this? Okay. Like, 5 minutes later, tells me to do something else. 5 minutes later, tells me to do something. It's like, if you need me to do stuff, just tell me all at once, please. Anyway. Can you take the thingy thing? I didn't spot the rest of the girls on the way out, but rather other clubs making their usual commute as they head home or hang around outside. Now seeing I exit the main gate where she eventually comes to a reptile. My house is this way, so... Oh, alright. Wonder if I could take this time to actually work things out with her. Or start somewhere. How about we save? What do you suggest we pick here, Potet? Offer to walk her home or leave it be? I almost feel like leave it be would be the better option. Especially since it's still awkward. Offer is left as boring. Got it. At least I'm down any minute though. If you still want to talk, I can walk with you to the place and we could probably talk on the way. No. Yep, figured. I think that's what I picked last time when I did the demo. Okay. Really taken back by this outburst, but the reasoning behind it clicks immediately. She's still being difficult. It's none of your freaking business. Of course it is, I'm your friend. Some of the things you told me about him and how you're... Well, you're not to me. Damn, that's crazy. I'm runs out of the door, leaving me here in a whirlpool of confusion and worry. I don't even have to look at her when she passed past me. I made a woman run away from me twice. She's got the riz. Just stand there and stare at the space she occupied a few seconds ago. I wanted to follow her, but I don't know where she's going. She ran away from me again, out of fear. Woman tells me there'd be a bad idea, saying that it's in her best effort to keep me away from there. I don't want her to start avoiding me completely. What happened to her? I reached home and quickly changed my uniform and slumped down on my bed. After freshening up, chin resting in my hand, I began to replay the entire day in my mind, finally taking the realization of how much has happened. Again regretting the things I said and didn't say. Cursed myself out for them. Confused myself of what I'm supposed to feel. Think about Natsuki. I always did wonder why she never wanted me to out her house when we were kids, but now the thought just lingers into worrisome territories. And the reaction I received today was lighting the fuse for me. An issue for another day, I guess. So I decided to lay down in my bed completely, delete my thoughts by staring at the white ceiling on top. Suddenly my phone begins buzzing like crazy, to the point where I almost fell off the side table, probably Mom. Grab my phone, press the finger scanner. Bold title of the Literature Club with a capital I. Bro not only is having a stroke, he's also dyslexic. Brightens up the screen as I now understood what's going on. Then Monica just mistyped the fucking title of her club, which was also pretty funny. Guess Monica pulled me in the group chat already. Welcome to the humble abode of the humble abode, cock and balls. Oh, cock and balls is here too. Yeah, not like I'm 15 steps away from you. Oh yeah, you're my neighbor. I'm gonna check if I can see you through my window. That's crazy. Get this bitch out of the group chat. she's the grammar police. Oh, you two live next to each other apparently. Well, that's interesting. Oh, hello, cock and balls. So, okay, everyone, for tomorrow's meeting, we'll be meeting on the roof, so if you do end up running late to the meeting, just drop your bags at the club and come on. I'll be heading there directly after unlocking the club room, so no need to wait for me there. Once we're all together, we'll begin a special activity we have planned. Oh, club meeting outdoors? That sounds fun. Alright then. See, that's when a mistype actually works, because it's typing. The excuse. Understood. Okay, huh. At least Natsuki said something here. That also means she'll be coming tomorrow, so I can at least rest easy knowing that she won't stay away from the club because I'm there. I'm meeting on the roof for a special activity, huh? That's something to look forward to, I guess. As a part of the club now, I'll have to fill my end of the bargain here, which shouldn't be a challenge. I'll get the shot again, I should go, then head out of the guest room next to mine and walk into the balcony. Cool wind brushes my hair as a strong gust once I step out. Ignoring it, I look to the left spot, Suri leaning out of her window, waving at me frantically. Hey, cock and balls! Wave back with a blunt smile. This girl really is a goofball. Be careful, you're gonna fall into your own yard. I'm fine. You're coming to the next meeting tomorrow, right? Yeah, good, because that means we're gonna start walking back home together. Sure. Quiet down already, someone's at work at night. Just shut the fuck up. An elderly woman from across the street pries open her window and yells at the two of us, which causes me to retreat. Like, shut the fuck up, you're not the main character. Sorry. Oh, she's definitely still here. Mom's gonna be hap. Mom's gonna be hap to hear that. That's crazy. That's wild. Hi, cock and balls. Yeah, that would be a wild thing to say. Once I re-enter my room, my phone buzzes again. Nice going, dummy. Yeah, you were yelling too. Barely. Messages received as read, so I jumped my phone in my bed and sighed to myself. I don't have much to do anything till dinner, groceries are stable, and I even got the Wi-Fi running in here, hence the message spam in the club's group chat. Speaking of the club, kneel down and sat on my bed, unzipping my bag and pulling out my book out. So let's use this opportunity of exploring to get started on taking my mind off things. So give me a bit of a head start on things to talk about, and involve myself into the club more. Nighttime. Mom, I just lied down. I was going to bed early anyway until you called. Of course you were! Anyway, I do have something really important to tell you before I go to bed. You won't believe who I ran into today. Nice. Well, this is a better place than ever to leave it. So, probably tomorrow I'll start streaming again. We'll just have to see. But yeah.